Great. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, and thank you for calling this subcommittee hearing. And I'm grateful for the opportunity to be the ranking member on the subcommittee for clean air, climate, and nuclear safety. I look forward to working with you and the other members as well, both members of the side of the aisle on EPW. I understand that you had a very successful last year with a lot of bipartisan legislation coming out. I also want to welcome our witnesses that are joining us here today. I appreciate you all taking your time to be able to be here. Especially, I'd like to recognize Courtney Dentlinger, who made the trip from Nebraska to come and testify. She is currently she works for Nebraska Public Power District. You may not know this, but Nebraska is one of the only, well, I think we're the only public power state left in the country, completely public power state, yeah. And during my tenure as governor, Ms. Dentlinger actually led our Department of Economic Development, and she was so good at her job that we actually won 2 Governor's Cups for the most economic development projects per capita of any state in the country, which not only was great for us back then, but she also knows a lot. She's an excellent choice to talk about how to market Nebraska both nationally and globally, as she helped us win those Governor's Cups and help develop job opportunities in Nebraska. So today we're here to discuss an emerging industry, crypto asset mining. And I'm particularly interested in this topic as to whether this industry could result in more economic development for the state of Nebraska and across the country. While crypto asset mining may be a relatively new topic for the Environment and Public Works Committee, it's actually not my first time interacting on this topic and the crypto economy. When I was governor, the Nebraska legislature passed and I signed the Nebraska Fiscal Innovation Act into law. This law provided an avenue for financial institutions to invest in our state and benefit from this emerging sector. According to CNBC, my home state of Nebraska was actually named the #1 state for developing the crypto economy in 2022. And I'm proud that new businesses and new job opportunities related to cryptocurrency industry have either located in Nebraska or are considering coming to our state. When businesses are looking for a place to open their doors, what they're looking for is a business-friendly environment, someplace that they're being welcome. They're looking for regions also that can help them keep their costs low. For crypto asset mining, a key variable in this, of course, as the chairman pointed out, is electricity. So a key variable in their operating costs. And that's one of the reasons that these businesses are choosing Nebraska. Our electricity rates are among the lowest in the nation. Nebraska's average price for electricity per kilowatt hour in 2022 was just 9.84 cents. In addition to favorable energy prices, the people of Nebraska know best how to succeed by getting government out of the way of business. That's one of the things I talked about business-friendly environment. So I am interested in hearing on this topic. If we're discussing today, would hear about how we're treating one industry, the crypto asset mining, differently from other electricity consumers. Crypto asset mining is hardly alone in being an industry relying on large data server banks. Finance, technology, government, academia, and many others use significant amounts of electricity to power their computing needs. We should be providing the tools for open competition in a free market and not allowing politicians or bureaucrats in Washington, D.C. to pick winners and losers. When the federal government targets an industry, it has costly consequences, especially for an industry just beginning its development. Overreaching laws and regulations can drive emerging technologies overseas, and that often goes to countries that have fewer environmental regulations than the United States, which means you're actually adding to greenhouse gas emissions. This also means that we're losing jobs here in America. I look forward to hearing our witnesses' testimonies to explore discussions and opportunities related to crypto asset mining. And with that, Mr. Chairman, again, pleasure to be serving with you.
Beautiful.
Yield back time to you.
Mutual feeling is